In this AMA video, I'm going to give you a behind the scenes look at the course platform new Zenler. So a few weeks ago, I did an AMA video and showed you, kind of did a review of all the different course platforms. I'll link that somewhere up above so you can go and have a look at it. So if you are deciding to do any kind of courses or membership, then I go through like 9 different course platforms, and one of them is new Zenler. So I have recently set up the Build It Brilliant membership on new Zenler, and a few people were kind of asking me a few questions about it. So I thought it'd be really nice to do a very quick behind the scenes sort of look at it. So you can see how it works and what it does, and get a bit of a insider look. So new Zenler is, because I used to use a system called Thinkific, which is very similar to Teachable. The difference between Thinkific and why I decided to build the membership on new Zenler is because new Zenler has a link to live classes. So if you want to do more of a membership style where you have a regular coaching call, for example, then new Zenler offers the opportunity to do that all in one place, where at the moment, at the time of recording, Thinkific is really a course platform. So if you just need courses, then Thinkific is pretty good. The other reason with new Zenler is currently they are doing a beta tester option, and that price is so good for what you get that it was a bit crazy for the extra functionality to stay with Thinkific. So that's my opinion. That's why I'm using a new Zenler. Obviously have a look, because it depends on when it is that you're watching this video. It depends on what price it is and what decision you want to make. So I will put a link in the description below to new Zenler. You need an invite link to sign up to new Zenler. So I've put my invite link below. So go and have a look and have a see where the kind of price is at the minute whenever you're watching this video. So this is my membership set up on new Zenler. Let me make that a bit smaller. So, excuse me. So this is the home page, and one of the things I like about new Zenler is you can design all the pages to be whatever you want and however you want it to look. So this is the home page. And then what I've done, and again, you can bespoke new Zenler to look how you want to look, is I have the Academy, which is all the courses, and I can put all the courses here so that if people just want to buy the courses, they can. And then I have a membership, which I have a home page for the membership telling you all about the membership. And then if you want to join the membership, then you can click on these, yes please, join the wait list, and that brings up a little details below where you can add your details to it. Obviously, when I launch the membership, all I'm going to do is change these buttons to be prices so that then people can sign up. So let me sign in and show you the back end of new Zenler. So this is a sign up page. Again, you can customize all of that. Voila. So this is the back end details of new Zenler. So as I said, the site has pages. So you go into site and then pages, and you can custom all of your pages here. You can also add a new page. So depending on what it is that you want your system to look like and what it is you want them to do, then you can customize pages for that. What I would say is, before, a little tip in terms of if you're going to use Zenler, is decide what you want it to look like before you come anywhere near new Zenler, because the minute that you start looking at it, you start kind of falling down the rabbit hole, so to speak. So decide what pages you want and where you want to put stuff and how you want it to look before you come in, and then you can design what it is that you want and how it is that you want it. So down here, you can customize all these pages by pressing edit. We have a home page, my membership page. We have all these sort of, quite a lot of these things. I added this page, this membership page, but other than that, they do, when you sign up, it does come with these, and you can just edit them with your logos and your colors. So quite a lot of these, like your unsubscribe and your subscribe mail, for example, I didn't set them all up. They're already there for you. So you can have a look at all of these. If you want to send somebody to one of these pages, then you would just copy this link and then you can send it to them. So I'll show you the editor. So this is editing the home page. I'll show you the builder so that you can see what it's like. Whenever I'm doing videos, these tend to go a bit slower because of my internet as I'm recording videos. So yours will probably load a little bit quicker than that. So how the builder works is we have blocks. So we have a blue block here, we have a green block here, and then we have a red block with the text in. Any of these blocks you can edit by pressing settings. And then here I can change the image. This is the background block. So this is the image. You can have an overlay. You can set the widths and all those kinds of things. Here is your columns. So here I've got 2 columns so that my head is, you can see my head. And then here, if I click in here, this will be the text. So then I can change the spacing, so I can move it. I can do some padding. I can change the font, the color, all those kinds of things. If I want to change, I can make it animated so it comes in and comes out and things like that. If I just want to literally change the text, I can just click on it and then I can type anything that I want at the end like that. So you just click on it to change the text. If I want a new block, you just go to here in the little add a new block, and we've got all of these different blocks. So you can add an empty block if you wanted. We have blocks for your courses. So this is where on the membership page you saw underneath that all the courses were there. So that's how I've done that with the courses. This is for the live classes. So if you want to set up live classes, you can then move that in. We've got ones for webinars, calls to actions. You get the idea. So you can add any of these blocks. If you want to, you can add an empty block and then you can pick your columns. So then it gives you a choice of how many columns do you want, and then you can just literally add your text. And if I wanted something here, then that's my heading. And then I just click add a new element and I can add more text, which is here. And you've got things like rows and headings and forms and buttons and images and videos and all sorts of things like that. So you can add all those in as you wish and build your page up to look how you want it to look. So this one is a background image. So this is on the blue one. Choose my background image and then obviously add your text here, and then I have added the background because it's got the background on it, so that will be in here, background color, and then you can change all the different sizes and everything to make it look how you want it to look. So it's pretty easy in terms of designing a home page, and then you can click save when you've finished, and that is all you need to do. It is saved. We also have the option where if you click this down arrow, you have SEO settings. So then you can choose what picture comes up on your social media, for example, and how it comes up and whether it's shown in search results and all those kinds of things. We also have an option for tracking codes. If you're using Google Analytics and things like that, you can put your tracking codes in there. So that is all pretty much everything that you need. Here, this is a selection, so you don't have to keep coming back and going in again to change any of these particular pages. So they're all there. I'll leave that because I don't want to save it. So once you've set up all your pages and it starts looking like the pages that you want it to do, you then want to start adding your courses, which is under courses. And here you have all courses. So these are all the courses that I have for my academy and also for my members. So I'll show you how you set up a course. If I go into let's go into a good one, the free bonus for the book. Into here, I'll show you around a little bit in here. So we have course details, which is your title, your little thumbnail image, your title, your URL, your little subtitle that comes up underneath. Who's the instructor. I have categories, so you can add in, manage your categories, and you can add in categories. So if you've got certain courses for certain things, it's quite easy then if you add a category, because you can then say, I want this category in your course blocks and things like that. So this is a featured course, and then you can make it hidden. You can make the price hidden or the actual course hidden, which means it won't come up on the home page. It would only be if you've got sent that URL to somebody that they'll be able to find it. You can enable a certificate and things like that. Curriculum, this is where you would build your course. So we build this in sections. So the book resources is a section, and then I've added a lesson and added each of the resources underneath. So that's how you do it as a course. You have pages. So every single course that you design has a sales page, a checkout page, a thank you page, and a course access page. And you can edit all of those pages so that then if somebody goes to the sales page, for example, which in other ones is called the landing page, then they would see this page and then they get the checkout page, blah, blah, blah. So you can edit all of those. And that's something that is, I think, I certainly didn't see this on Thinkific to this level of detail in terms of being able to literally edit every single page so that you can decide how you want that experience to be for your clients. So that's pretty good. That you can edit all of that. Then we have pricing. One of the things I love about pricing in New Zenler is you can add more than one plan. So if you add a plan, you can have it for free, you can have it as a one-time price, you can have it as a subscription, you can have it as a payment plan, and you can have more than one of those for each course. So if you're doing something like a membership, you could have a monthly subscription and an annual subscription, and then they could choose which one they wanted, which I think is pretty good. We can drip feed content. So if you want it to schedule, to time release that particular content, then you can do that. Automations is the emails that are going to go out as a result of signing up to this particular course. So you can add tags so that then you know who's who and what they're doing. And we have emails here that I have set up so that you can, there's an access email, and then from this they've got 8 emails that follow up after this. So you can set all those up in there. And students, I won't click on it because it'll give you people's information, but students would then tell you who is enrolled on that particular course. Pretty good. Then we have bundles. So in bundles, like my membership, for example, what I've done there is all of the courses are set up, and then in content, I can say these courses are free for this member. So if you sign up to this membership, you then get these courses all included. Bundle details is very much the same as course, where you can decide on what it's called and put your image in and your little description and all those kinds of things. And again, this has pages, so then you can create your sales page, your checkout page. So if somebody wants to sign up as a member, then they have this sales page, and then they can sign up to the bundle. And once they've signed up to that bundle, they will then see on their My Courses page all of the things that I have put in here. So that's how that works. And again, all the same sort of settings that you can play with in terms of here, in terms of bundles. So it also has all the usual things like assignments and coupons and instructors and all those kinds of things. Oh, one thing I didn't show you in courses was, so I have some that are a bit different. Like member meetings, for example, isn't a curriculum because it's not a course. It's not got content in it. But instead what we do is on the page, because if you're a member, you sign up to the bundle, you wouldn't see the sales page for this. You'd see the access page because you're already signed up and it's included in your bundle. So what I've done there is I've changed the access page. So I've gone in and edited the access page and added a block for those live sessions. So that is how people will then see that their coaching calls are here. And again, it's just a dynamic block. So all we've done is we've added a new block, courses, and then we've added in here all courses. Sorry, mine's live classes and dynamic upcoming live classes. So then what will happen is when they go into that, they will go to this particular page and they will be able to access all of their coaching calls from here. So that one isn't a curriculum type one. If you wanted the curriculum one, one thing I didn't kind of show you, back to courses, is if you wanted something that's like a curriculum one, which is this one, I'll show you the different lessons that you can add. You can add videos, audios, PowerPoints, PDFs, texts. You can add downloads, quizzes, surveys, and all sorts of assignments and all sorts of things. And you can add more than one under here. So all of these will have a PDF that tells you all about it, and then a download of the PDF so that they can download it. So you can layer these up with videos and text and those sorts of things if you wanted to. In here, we also have email broadcasts for New Zenler. So you can send an email to all of your students, and that's where tags comes in really useful, because depending on what you have tagged them, you can then send them a broadcast. I'll do an example. So in here, I've got an all contacts, and then if you do an add advanced filters, add a filter group, and you would say their tag is user tag contains BiB member. So I can then save that, and then that email will go to all of my members. So you can do one-off kind of email broadcasts about up and coming events or things like that if you wanted to. They also have marketing funnels. I haven't got any in terms of the Build It Brilliant stuff yet, but marketing funnels are if you want to give away a sort of PDF freebie, one pager, that sort of thing, or you want to do like a video series, then you can do that as well, and that will sort of get people into your system, and then you can upsell them, the courses and things like that. So there is a lot going on in New Zenler, and it's capable of doing a lot of things. We also have communities. The communities at the minute, I don't have any set up. The communities at the minute are quite limited, but they are good. I do know that on their roadmap in terms of updates, they are looking at reviewing the community aspects and putting some more features into that. So that should come soon. And the lives, like I said, you can set up the live classes, live webinars. It includes your Zoom account, so then you don't have to pay for a separate Zoom account because it's all included within your New Zenler. And live streams are there as well. So you get a whole load of features and capability in the sort of the back end of New Zenler. So I hope that has given you a whistle-stop tour, and you have found that helpful in terms of what it looks like, what it's capable of doing. I will leave my link. As I said, you need an invite link to join New Zenler, so I'll leave my link below if you want to go and sign up or have a look at it. They do have a free trial option where you can go and set it up for free and then have a bit of a play with it. And if you want any help in terms of your strategy, your courses, what you're going to create, how you're going to put that together, then consider joining my Build It Brilliant membership, because that is exactly what I do. I support people on an ongoing basis to take their business online and build it in a really brilliant way. So if you want any help in terms of all of that kind of side of things, then do go and have a look at my membership and see if that is something that you would like some help with. I will also drop that link below so you can go and have a look. That's it for this week. I hope you found that interesting and helpful, and I will see you next week for the next AMA.